Hello everyone and welcome back. It's nice to see everyone again. I hope you all had a wonderful week with all that beautiful sunshine. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of July 11th through the 17th. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left a comment. To you I am very grateful. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's nice to know that you are willing to come back every week and listen to your tarot readings. So for you, thank you very much. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what the week has in store for you. And the star. So people are starting to notice. You know, you're a good, hard-working person. You know, people are starting to realize that you have good intentions and, you know, you practice what you preach. That's very commendable. You know, once you put your heart into something or your thoughts, there's no stopping you. And the Four of Swords. So it definitely had a time out in your life here. Maybe you know somebody who's a little bit under the weather. Maybe it's a heavy workload, some sort of misunderstanding of some kind as well, some sort of verbal abuse as well. You know, it's hard to put up with that sort of thing, because it'll force you to take a time out and rest because you need it. Or it could be just somebody sick that you know. There's many scenarios for that. But take a time out as best you can. Try to gather yourself, make a little more clarity. You know, maybe just so that you stay healthy. And the Ten of Cups. Woohoo! That is a beautiful card. Happy home, happy life, happy wife. Things are looking up. You're feeling content. You have abundance. You've worked hard for it. You know the path you've chosen. You're happy in your relationships. You're getting along with people, friends, relatives. And the Ten of Swords. So, yep, definitely somebody's betrayed you. Some sort of confidence that you've put in somebody. Maybe you told somebody, you know, something and asked them, you know, please don't repeat that. Or, you know, that's just between me and you. You know, that sort of thing. And they decided that, you know, instead of being kind to what you had said, it blabbed their mouth. And, yeah. Or something is coming to a painful conclusion. Maybe you've come to an insight in your life that you've realized that, you know, this isn't the right path for me or the proper relationship for me. You've learned some sort of lesson, unfortunately. It could be just some random, unfair piece of gossip, and it's hurt you quite deeply. So you need to stand up and take the swords out of your back and be done with that, you know, whatever that happens to be, because it's done. It's dead, it's done, it's finished, and it's time to move on from it and let it go. And then the Page of Rods. So there's some sort of message. It could be a long distance call from a friend, a relative, or it could be a call to travel to work or take a trip, just travel for the sake of traveling. Or it could be, you know, somebody up above watching down at you, giving you a call in the right direction to let things happen and let it go. And the Four of Rods. So you're starting off on a good, sound foundation. You know, things are starting to grow and prosper and look up for you, and going in the right direction for you now, and you're quite content with yourself, and you should be. It's nice to see all that effort that you put out there, isn't going unrewarded. It's always nice to have that, basking in your accomplishments. Reward yourself along the way with some festive ideas, a few drinks. Maybe drinks isn't always a good thing. Maybe just a party, stop for dinner somewhere that you hadn't had a plan on. And the High Priestess. So there you go. Some sort of decision coming in fairly. It's, what's your heart saying to you, what you know you need to do to succeed, to move forward. It's the way of the world. So you're going to make this decision. She has her papers in her hand. She's going to make the right decision. Maybe there's a family member that has the inside scoop on what's going on, and maybe you need to talk to them about something. And the King of Swords. So that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're very decisive. That could be a lawyer, it could be a family member, it could be relative, a good friend, somebody that's given you the, the right information and clarity on some information that you're talking to them about, some problems that you have, a better perspective on something. And the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you're definitely thinking of, walking away from a situation to better shores and happier times for yourself. I think you put a lot of work into something, and you've seen no, you're just thinking of walking away from things that matter. That could be a relationship, a treatment, a business, a friendship, or a home. You're abandoning a hopeless situation. So maybe you finally got some clarity that you realize that, all that your efforts that you've put in is going to go nowhere. So you just have to cut your losses and move forward with yourself so you can get a better going in your life. Maybe you need a therapist or a lawyer as well. And the Fool. So definitely, you had a lot of, you're a jokester, you have blind trust. He's always starting over in life, so you are as well in this. You're taking a step forward into the great unknown. You're starting over in something in your life. And the Knight of Wands. So definitely, you have a active vacation in the future here. Now, whether it's just taking a drive somewhere, going by an SUV, a motorcycle, an overnight ride or train ride, if they even still have those running, sometimes it's good to just get away. And the Hangman. So definitely where you're feeling stuck, it's time to change your ways, for sure. You have to change your ways of looking at things, change your way of doing things, get a professional help if you need to get this figured out so that you can go forward and you can look at life from a different perspective. And the Three of Swords. So definitely, this is, I think, something that's either happened to you in your past or has happened to you recently. You felt some sort of betrayal, stabbed in the heart. Somebody's let you down. They betrayed you in some sort. Now, that could be infidelity, or somebody been lying to you and you just found out about it, and you're going to deal with it, as best you can. But in order to do that, you have to take the swords out of your heart and, be able to move on for yourself, so that you can not have to hang on to this. Somebody's heart's got sacrificed. And it hurts whether you receive or deliver the blows. False allies ends, like maybe somebody that you had thought you could trust is now ending your friendship. You're stunned and bleeding, but you're free. So you need to do this. And the Ace of Swords. So most definitely, you feel stumped, but you can pick up your pieces. It's time to have a heart-to-heart to clear the air. Don't leave anything out. It's not going to do you any good. You don't want to do coulda, woulda, shoulda later. You want to make sure that you have clarity. I think that's why it's telling you here that you need to seek some sort of counsel of some sort to get clarity on what you should do and the right steps to take. And the Six of Swords. So most definitely moving on to greater and greener pastures. You're tired. You now see that there's no turning back. You've tried rowing upstream and doing the right thing and all that sort of stuff, and it's gotten you nowhere so far. So you're moving on to brighter horizons. Maybe that could be in another company, it could be in a different relationship, moving to another town. But it's time to cut your losses and move on with everything in your life. And a Six of Rods. So most definitely, you've been through a lot. It's time to set yourself free, take a bow, it's a ticker tape parade here sort of thing. You put a lot of hard work in for yourself. You've accomplished a lot, though you probably don't feel like you've accomplished anything. You have. It takes a lot to persevere with things in life. It's nice to be recognized for a job well done. So you stick out in a good way, which is wonderful to know. And you do. You stand out, Sagittarius. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card and see what they have to clarify for this reading. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. There you go. So you just have to deal with this and get some help, counsel, legal. All right, Sagittarius. I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and bye for now.